Live from the Convocation Center on the campus of the University of North Georgia, coverage of UNG Nighthawk basketball is on the air. Good afternoon again, everyone. Craig Corbin here with the Nighthawk Sports Network team. Game number 2 of our Peach Belt Conference doubleheader between the Nighthawks of UNG and the Hurricanes of Georgia Southwestern. Today's game, the 34th meeting between these two programs. The Hurricanes with a substantial advantage, 23-10 overall in the series. These two teams come in at the bottom of the Peach Belt Conference standings. North Georgia with a 2-10 mark in Peach Belt Conference play. Georgia Southwestern has yet to scratch in PBC action, 0-12 on the season. They are 2-16 under head coach Ben Hicks in his 3rd season with the Hurricanes after being an assistant at Columbus State. For head coach Chris Faulkner and the Nighthawks, an opportunity to take advantage of the home floor here at the Convocation Center, looking to bounce back from the last time out. A tough one in their last game out. And again, looking to turn things around here today. It was not because they didn't get an effort from Sean Hopkins, who had 29 points in that ball game versus Lander. Yet the Nighthawks coming up just shy in that one. Talk about Hopkins and his 29 points. He now leads the Nighthawks in scoring 17 points per contest. Also playing 33 minutes per game. Zess Steeple, the junior from Homer, Georgia, leads in assists on the season with 48. He's bringing in 13 points per contest. The efforts of Zach Cottrell from the free throw line, 83% to lead the team. And Mr. Ephraim Chimanga, who has 87 assists, 49 steals on the season. In the rebound category, Lanre Olatunji leading the Nighthawks effort with 7 boards per contest. The first game of our doubleheader this afternoon was a victory for the North Georgia women. Final score in that one, 89-75. And now joined by Lee Glenn on this beautiful, beautiful winter day, Hall of Fame day, homecoming, and just so much going on here at the Convocation Center. You have not had a chance to take an extra breath all day.
But I do have 2 chicken fingers in front of me. So.
And
I will find a way to sneak those in around the national anthem, and we'll just keep on going. I tell you what, these days are fun. It's not only is it 2 great basketball games, but you really get a chance to showcase the campus and everything that goes into what the atmosphere is like at North Georgia. The Corps of Cadets, the Blue Ridge Rifles, the Color Guard, Athletics Hall of Fame, old representatives, new representatives. It's just a great student production that is a lot of fun, but you rest easy at the end of days like this.
Without question. Of course, this being a ball game that the Nighthawks really need to put in the win column. You don't want to be the team that gives up the first victory of the conference season to Georgia Southwestern.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. This could go one of 2 ways. So when a team comes in here like Southwestern, they can play so loose and just so disregard for organization that there's nothing you can do about it, or and things go well just because of how loose they are, or you can jump on them early and hope, not hope, but at times teams that are struggling like they are on the win-loss column, if you jump on them early and keep the pressure on, they will kind of succumb to it. Now, the Georgia Southwestern women did not. There was a time where they kept cutting it to 10, 9, 12. But teams like Georgia Southwestern, you definitely don't want to give them hope, and you want to throw that first punch, so to speak.
We'll see how the Nighthawks come out after the opening tip, and that's not too far down the line. We're going to step aside for just a quick minute. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups for you and that opening tip. right here from the Convocation Center. Stay with us. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
I'm a commuter.
I'm an actor.
I am an intern.
I am a researcher.
I am a senior.
I am an athlete.
I am a veteran.
I am a sister.
I am a sophomore.
I am a singer.
I am an educator.
I am a scientist.
I am a resident.
I am a writer.
I am a leader.
I am a cadet.
I am a volunteer.
I am a musician.
I am a tutor.
We are UNG.
The Monday morning status meeting leaves everyone in a state of boredom. That must be why they call it a boardroom. But you're putting a new spin on this week's meeting, because you've brought bagels. Fresh baked bagels. So, well done, my friend. Not only have you uplifted the vibe of the status meeting, you've upgraded your own status to hero. Save the day with bagels. Now it's even easier.
Shop, play, and stay in Dahlonega, the heart of the North Georgia mountains.
Leadership is socially responsible, collaborative, and inclusive.
It's a process,
not a position.
The University of North Georgia
is a state leadership institution.
Here, the Leadership
Certificate Program is open
to all students who want to enhance
their leadership knowledge,
gain practical skills, and become a
more effective leader.
A more effective leader.
You can get credit for your involvement in student organizations,
campus events,
community service, study abroad,
and many other campus activities.
Start learning how to understand your personal leadership philosophy.
Be part of a team.
Improve your communication.
Create an inclusive environment.
And make a difference in your community.
Make a commitment to yourself.
And become part
of the Leadership Certificate Program.
Because at the University of North Georgia,
you can lead.
You can lead.
You can lead.
You can lead.
You can lead where it counts.
Back we are courtside, the conclusion of the national anthem ceremony and the honor guard presenting the colors. It's always a wonderful addition to the normal routine of the national anthem, to have a live performance and the honor guard as well. And in keeping with the special day, the Hall of Fame and homecoming here at the University of North Georgia. You talked about the atmosphere in play and the gorgeous vista from the Convocation Center looking to the north is unrivaled in any college facility anywhere near here. And the university should be extremely proud of this addition to the campus.
Yeah, this is a iconic view from an iconic building that really has no rival, to be honest with you. It will, and obviously 4 or 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road, there'll be a building that matches it. But I'm telling you that currently in Division II in the Southeast region, there's nothing like it, and not just from a basketball standpoint, but just from a service of the university. The ability to have convocations and festival type events in here, concerts. It's a really big deal.
We think of this as an athletic only facility. Nothing could be further from the truth. And what you mentioned are the bigger events that take place in here, but day to day, there is a lot of use of this facility?
It's really a classroom facility.
Right.
There's I think 8 classrooms in here, and they're filled. They're every morning. It's bustling with activity, academic activity.
Teams are on the floor. It'll be Lanre Olatunji jumping center for head coach Faulkner and the Nighthawks. Coach Faulkner assisted by Josh Travis and David Pruitt. Zach Cottrell, Lee from Chemanga, Sean Hopkins, and Zez Staple rounding out the starting 5 for UNG. So glad that you've joined us here for game number 2 of our doubleheader. Ball in the air, the tip controlled by the Hurricanes, and we are underway here in Dahlonega. Out top, Samari Dean lets fly a big 3 and nothing doing there. Rebound to Hopkins. First possession of the afternoon for the Nighthawks. Down low, intended for Olatunji. Hopkins gets the loose ball. Back to Steeple. Thought about a 3. Over instead to Cottrell. He'll drive the lane. Stop. Draws contact. Puts it up. It's good. They're going to say a travel.
I think he did drag. Yep. It's a great move with the lift, we call shot fake up. Got the defense up, but what Zach was trying to do was actually get into the defender that he had in the air and probably moved his pivot foot just a little to try to create that foul situation.
Jamari Dean gets rid of the ball. Baseline jumper is good, and the first score of the ball game to Georgia Southwestern. It's 2-0. Olatunji, Cottrell, top of the key, away to Hopkins. Over it goes to Chemanga. Ephraim drives to the right elbow. Now Hopkins stops, looking inside, instead back to Chemanga, drives the left side, stops, puts it up, gets his own rebound. No good, but a foul. That'll be on R.J. Sessions.
On the put back there, really, Ephraim was trying to get the whistle, not necessarily trying to score as much as he was get the whistle, which he did, and going to get to the free throw line for 2.
Starting lineup for the Hurricanes: R.J. Sessions, Quentin Taylor, Jamari Dean, Devin Watson, and Andre Statham. And Chemanga, the first point of the day for North Georgia. A chance to tie it. Got them both. 62% on the season, but both those right on the money.
2 big ones Wednesday night. Down 2 with 6 seconds to go to get us into overtime. Those were 2 big free throws.
107-104 the final there. Great effort. That baseline jumper will go for Statham, senior from Cape Girardeau, Missouri, and a transfer from Jacksonville State. Chemanga to Hopkins, top of the key. Elevates, trying to get it to Lanre, loose ball. And a jump.
Good job by Lanre of competing, and probably a pass that he should have gathered on the touch, but was able to kind of stay in it and fight for it and keep possession.
Inbound, wide open, Cottrell. And boy, Coach Ben Hicks not happy with that. We're gonna take it. We're gonna keep it right here and just sort of enjoy the floor show that
he was not, and it's not the baseline out execution. That's a great little set by the Nighthawks, but I think he's more upset about Lanre being able to go first to the floor and keep possession. So really it's 2 points that should never have happened for Georgia Southwestern had they given a little bit more energy on a loose ball.
Before we get back to action, let's take a quick 10-second timeout for station ID. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network. Hurricanes have it. We're tied at 4. The ball, Devin Watson, and that one goes out of bounds. Nice hands by Coach Pruitt on the Nighthawk bench.
Almost caught him in the face there.
Yeah. Cat-like reflexes. The left elbow, Cottrell. Dangerous pass to Steeple. Zez tracks it down, guarded by Devin Watson. Stops, away to Hopkins. Sean dumps it down low, intended for Olatunji. But now it goes R.J. Sessions. No good. The tip follow, no good, but another offensive rebound. Wraparound pass, Sessions, no good. And Olachunchi the loose ball.
Great job by Ephraim to sprint back and wall up in the air.
Another turnover for the Nighthawks. Quickly the other way, Watson throws it up and draws contact from Zez Steeple. Zez has sort of been on the receiving end of having to hustle back down the court a couple of times here.
Yeah, due to a couple backcourt turnovers. Those are like the pick sixes on football analogy, being that it's Super Bowl weekend. You know, defense throws the ball away in the flats there. Got to have that offensive guy transition back and turn into a defender.
Let's hope that Brady gives up a couple of pick sixes tomorrow.
You're not pulling for the Pats?
Not a chance.
Can a second-year young quarterback
Yes, he can.
do it?
Yes, he can.
He hands it to TG3 about 40 times.
Cottrell the ball away to Shimanga, around the horn to Hopkins. It's all because of that coach who prepped at Marist.
He traveled again.
Oh my goodness. And a turnover. Up ahead it comes at half court to Sessions. 5-4 Georgia Southwestern. The lead in the ball. Taylor away to Jamari Dean. Back to Taylor. Shot clock at 15. Game clock at 16:40 here in the first half. Down low to Statham. Guarded by Cottrell. Bulls his way in. Hook shot up and good.
That's just not a good matchup for North Georgia there. He's going to score that too many times.
A little size advantage. Shimanga away to Cottrell. Works it to the key. Now back out to Shimanga on the wing. Ephraim drives, stop, zips it to Hopkins. Elevates, 17-footer, no good, but a foul on R.J. Sessions. Hopkins gets that one to go on the season. Shot 73% at the line. And DeAndre Singleton in for Lonray. Singleton sporting the best shooting percentage from the floor of all the Nighthawks at 51% on the season.
You're doing something if you score the basketball half the times you shoot it.
Yep. Regardless of where you shoot it from. 1-point ball game, 7-6. Georgia Southwestern the lead in the ball. Out front, Statham, three, high off the iron, no good. Boy, you talk about a great box out by Singleton. And that'll bring us to the under 16. 15:55 to go first half. It's the Hurricanes of Georgia Southwestern 7, North Georgia 6. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
At Farmers, we've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything, even close claws.
We took your shortcut, which was a bad idea.
I can't believe that worked. No. I got the keys.
And we covered it. Talk to Farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
The UNG Campus Connection is your university bookstore. It's the one-stop shop where students can get anything they need for the classroom, and fans can find everything they need to support the Nighthawks, from shirts and jackets to car decals and tailgating chairs. Gear up at the Nighthawks Nest with officially licensed UNG merchandise. Visit our stores in Dahlonega, Gainesville, Oconee, and Cumming, or check us out online at ungbookstore.com. The UNG Campus Connection is a proud sponsor of North Georgia Athletics.
Ball game early here in the first half. Georgia Southwestern on top by 1. It's 7-6 on a Hall of Fame induction day here at the University of North Georgia. Homecoming festivities as well. On tap at halftime of this one. Back to action, the Nighthawks with possession. Ephraim sees daylight, left-handed layup, gets the roll. that gives the Nighthawks their first lead of the afternoon at 8-7. Quay Larty just in the ball game. Lost the handle. Chimanga to Steeple. 3, no good. And rebound over the top of everybody by Jamari Dean. 15-10 to go first half. 8-7 North Georgia. Quentin Taylor away to Statham and stolen by Chimanga. 1-on-3, and Ephraim had that one knocked away out of bounds, but the Nighthawks will retain possession with 14:56 to go here in the first half of play. Hopkins gets a breather, and making his first appearance of the afternoon, Tyler Dean, the junior from Rome. Inbound comes to Mr. Dean. Back to Chimanga. Shot clock at 20. Down low, Singleton collects it, goes up. And nothing doing there. Hurricanes head in the other direction pretty quickly. Out front to Statham, left side to Watson. Devin guarded by Steeple. Down low it goes to Statham. From the left elbow, the shot would not fall for Jamari Dean, and a rebound for Tyler Dean.
Not related.
In any way, shape, or form. Cottrell in the lane. Nice move. The basket and one. That's a little return to the favor.
On the first two, Zach had been trying to set up the up and under, but got the defense up and then tried to go into the defense to try to get the foul. That time he used the up to get the defense up, but just went ahead and just bypassed the foul and went straight to score. And that mentality, you know, a lot of times people, when you make a good move, you try to magnetize the foul to you. I think sometimes you just got to play like you did on that possession.
And the three-point play from Cottrell gives the Nighthawks their 4-point advantage, largest of the afternoon. Grant Howard in the ball game now for Georgia Southwestern, a junior, or beg your pardon, a freshman from Pebblebrook High School. And that had to have been a turnover in some way, but it wasn't called. Shot down low by Taylor, no good. Rebound Cottrell. Outlet comes to Steeple at midcourt. He was thinking about it.
I thought he was going to kick it out to Jack Howard there. Transition three.
Tyler Dean.
Nice job of cutting the corner there instead of just getting bumped out on his dribble penetration. Did a good job of edging back into the defender and getting good at angle for the tough two.
Out front, Statham. Down low, Quentin Taylor had the shot altered. Statham follows and scores. And that breaks a 9-0 run by North Georgia. Singleton, Steeple, top of the key. Now to Cottrell down low, and that pass was off the mark and intercepted. The drive by Watson, left-handed shot no good. Singleton the rebound. And the outlet to Steeple. Zez pushes it down the lane. Left-handed shot would not go. Tyler Dean got a hand on it and had it stolen away by Grant Howard. Quickly, Georgia Southwestern, the drive. Watson up and in.
Frenetic couple possessions. Frenetic couple
Indeed.
of possessions there.
Indeed. Steeple. A lob to Deandra, the conversion and one. I think Deandra sort of shaking off a poke to the eye, maybe.
You think?
He was reaching up. He was reaching up to his left eye, but
that's good officiating then. You know, any contact to the head is an automatic foul.
3-point play the old-fashioned way for Deandra, and he'll head back to the bench. Lonray Olatunji is back on the floor, as is Sean Hopkins, and it's 16-11. 5-point advantage for North Georgia. The Hurricanes' Devin Higgs on the court now. Spin move in the lane. Boy, taken out of midair by Hopkins.
Good defense by Sean.
He just picked a pocket. Jamari Dean, steeple at the foul line. Bounces it to Hopkins. Down low, Lonray is fouled before the shot, and that'll bring us to the under 12.
Fouled on a great post-up. Good job of running the pipe there and getting good position on the charge circle.
We'll talk more about that in just a moment. 11:56 to go, first half. North Georgia by 5. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Have it. Everything in your hands, nothing in your way. A new and better way to manage and control all your money. You, exclusively by BB&T.
We actually do just about anything that you ask.
We offer everything from design and branding all the way up to signs and banners, promotional products, digital signage, t-shirts, embroidery.
Cups, koozies, pens, magnets. There's 25,000 items out there we can do.
A lot of people don't know that we can handle all that, and we can look at the customer and say, yeah, we do that.
Back we are, Craig Corbin, Lee Glenn, the Nighthawk Sports Network team, and always a treat to have a visit in passing by Nigel the Nighthawk, who does a great job. And of course, Nigel
annoying people.
Quite well, he was displaying great largesse in his affection for you.
I don't know what that word means either, but I think in the context that it was used, I can figure that out. But
great generosity in bestowing money or gifts upon others.
I didn't get any gifts nor money.
Well, it was love. It was
okay.
little Nigel love. It's your synonyms are munificence, magnanimity, benevolence, kindness, selflessness, self-denial, and almsgiving.
I don't even know what 3 of those words are. Those are synonyms.
That is a successful word of the game right there.
What was the word?
Largesse. Now that is the secondary pronunciation. Most would pronounce it largesse, L-A-R-G-E-S-S-E. But one of the,
I think big. He's like one of the largest ones out there.
Most people
without the D. I don't think that works, does it? I mean, the sentence works, but out of the wrong text or context.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's a classic. Inbound comes thankfully to Hopkins, and we're back to basketball.
That's what the listeners are
16 to 11. Howard on the wing, right side. Way to Dean. Tyler drives, puts it up, it's good. And the foul, you bet. Oh, goodness. Oh, Lee, that's an award winner right there.
So I was actually right then. Because it worked in a sentence. It worked in a sentence. It's largest without the T on the end.
Without the T. Oh, goodness. Too much.
I'm not the largest player here, but
just playing great.
But I'm here.
Oh, the free throw wouldn't go, and so it stays 18 to 11. That's your largest lead by the Nighthawks today.
It's the what? It's the most benevolent lead we've had today.
God. Long three, perhaps too long for Andre Statham.
Big rebound by Tyler Dean, initiates transition. Oh, man.
Would not go, tracked down by Dean, and he threw it off of, they say.
Wow.
Man, I thought that he actually was able to bounce it off of Lardy. But the officiating crew did not agree. And so it belongs to the Hurricanes. Approaching the 11-minute mark. First half, 18-11 your score. Howard defending Hall. Long three would not go for Devin Higgs. Nighthawks have it. Over to Howard. Oh, goodness. Just that extra step.
And he's got the propensity to do that.
Yeah.
He's such a good shot faker.
Yeah.
And so sometimes you can fool people with it, but he gets people on their heels because he's such a good shooter and shot faker of the ball. He just needs to put the ball down just a tick sooner.
That shot will not go, but an offensive rebound for Devin Higgs. Taken away, though, by Chimanga.
Ephraim just Jedi'd that.
Chimanga in traffic. Needs help. Gets it away to Landre and right back to Ephraim. Hopkins will leave it for Tyler. Stops, gets it to Landre at the right elbow in the lane. Turns, puts it up from 10. No good. Had a good look to it. Wouldn't fall. You mentioned a moment ago how well Jack shoots the ball. I didn't realize till prepping for this game, he is over 42% from three.
Remember what the number is that classifies you as a good shooter, right? 35.
Bingo. He's got that one easily beaten. Higgs. Basket goes and a foul to boot.
Swiped at a little bit too much of aggressive of a closeout. They'd missed their last 3 threes. Probably should consider closing out just a little bit shorter and seeing the next one go. Closed out a little bit too hard, and then we didn't do a good job of getting our second level of help there quickly. We just kind of swatted at it instead of positioning our body in front of the dribbler.
Cottrell comes back in for Tyler Dean. The Hurricanes will sub out Jamari Dean and bring back in number 1, R.J. Sessions. Sessions, a former member of the Columbus State program. 18-13 your score in favor of North Georgia. Cottrell to Olatunji to Hopkins. Shot clock at 15. Hopkins elevates 3.
It's so hard to guard when a 6'7" guy like that can elevate into his jump shot from 3. What kind of position do you guard him with, a guard or a big?
Well, what's interesting, that 3-point shot for Sean looks like, as far as effort, about a 10-footer for everybody else. 21-13, the 3 at the other end rattles in for R.J. Sessions.
It's a tough shot to actually shoot a 3 off of a pass fake.
Hopkins for another 3. I think he's picking right back up where he left off on Wednesday with those 29.
Yeah. Good job by Jack Howard with a hockey assist. Caught it and just went ahead and moved the ball to the other side of the floor. Forced a long closeout that they weren't able to get their hand up in time. But credit that to Jack Howard.
The pass and the easy lay-in for R.J. Sessions.
Sessions really active off the ball. Rose up with a little jump shot, but he's still staying active in the play, and his efforts just led to a couple of easy baskets.
That foul on Statham will send Chimanga to the line. Clock stopped at 8:23 to go here in the first half of play.
There's so much that I enjoy about watching Ephraim play the game. I also enjoy having him go into other venues and play the game and see how people pronounce his name. It's different every day.
Yeah.
So much fun.
Ephraim gets that one to go as well. And it's 26-18. Yeah, if you don't take the time to go ask, that spelling would be interesting.
It is. But following a pronunciation guide's not hard.
Pretty simple.
Yeah.
Right there.
I'm one to be talking because
we have fun with it.
I just talk, probably.
Devin Higgs has not made a free throw all season long.
Yeah, he has.
Now he has.
I'm just not the biggest fan of pronunciation guys. You know what I mean? That's an oxymoron in itself right there.
Lord. Over it goes to English in the corner. Cottrell fakes. Left-handed pass to Howard. Hopkins was calling for it. Boy, how did Jack control the ball to get the shot away?
That's an unbelievable offensive possession for North Georgia. Did a great job of just keeping the ball moving. Kept the ball fluid.
28-21. 7:40 to go. The drive. Shot no good. Hopkins or Howard rather the loose ball up ahead. Slammed by Sean Hopkins, and he's in double digits now with 10.
Nice pitch up by Jack Howard there, recognizing a teammate, cutting the pipe down the middle of the floor, and delivering to him in stride.
7:17 to go until half. Grant Howard in the lane, turns, puts it up from 7 feet, no good. Rebound Hopkins.
It's a lot of self-created offense there.
Up ahead to Cottrell in the lane. The floater would not go. Devin Higgs traveled and astutely adjudicated from the side. Nicely done.
Thank you.
We'll take a little break here. The under 8 is 30-21 in favor of the Nighthawks on the Nighthawks Sports Network.
Shop, play, and stay in Dahlonega, the heart of the North Georgia mountains.
9-point lead for the Nighthawks is their largest of the afternoon, 30-21, 6:55. And you'd have to feel pretty good about the offensive flow right now for North Georgia. They seem to be hitting stride.
Ball stays hot.
Yep. Shimunga.
I'm sorry, Craig, not necessarily going through the net, but it just stays hot, it stays active. It's not always catch, dribble, pass, it's catch, pass.
Right. Shimunga in the lane, stops, feeds Cottrell in the corner. Now to Shimunga for 3, that one's going to be short. But rebounded by Cottrell, who stepped on the end line, and it'll go over to Georgia Southwestern.
Got away with an ill reset shot clock as well. Probably going to have a whistle anyway because shot clock had reset.
Because that just barely touched the net, no rim.
No rim.
All right, the question is, how were those chicken fingers?
Well, to be honest, I had more than 2.
Oh.
And
their second trip, Statham for 3, no good. Rebound Hopkins.
Yeah. Days like this, you don't really get to eat on schedule.
So you just have it when you can.
They taste really good, whatever you get.
And you appreciate it.
Leftover banquet.
There you go.
Nice move.
Floater, baseline, no good, and a box out foul on English. That is the first on Rod. .5:59 to go first half. Quay Larty will check out. Replaced in the lineup by R.J. Sessions.
Screen the screener.
Quick 3, good for Sessions. He's their leading scorer with 11 a game.
So hard to defend screen the screener. You've really got to verse it in practice. So many angles you can do it from.
Steeple to answer, no good. Now quick push by Jalen Rutherford in the ball game. Puts it up, no good. Oh, and a rebound by Ephraim. It's a 4-on-2. Steeple in the corner, and now goes baseline. On the wing, Hopkins 3, no good.
Good find by Zez, though.
Flurry there. 30-24 your score. 5:15 to go until the half. Off the glass, good for Jamari Dean. And it's a 4-point ball game now at 30-26. Shamanga, Steeple, looking down low for English, instead around the horn to Hopkins. Sean now drives to the paint, manages to hold the pivot foot.
That's such good basketball right there.
Ephraim saw that Sean had run out of real estate
and became available for his teammate. Credit to Sean to getting in there in the paint with a dead dribble and just keeping his poise. And then credit to Ephraim, but just not standing there holding his hands up saying I'm open.
Right.
He made himself available.
How many pivots did Sean make? I know at least
3 or 4, yeah.
You know what, we talked about DeAndre being poked in the eye. He is sporting a Band-Aid, bandage near his left eye. So there's a reason he was reaching up.
Checking to see if he had a little cut there, man.
Yeah. Sean will get a breather here at the 4:42 mark.
I wonder if the trainers have to ask him to take a knee to work on that. Or is it like putting a ceiling fan up, you know, where you, when you get done with it, you're like, oh my gosh, I've worked so hard above my head with my hands above my.
Your arms are rubbery. 31-26.
Uh-oh.
And a pass intercepted by R.J. Sessions. Drives and missed it. Missed the follow. And the second follow no good as well, but another offensive attempt no good. Rebounded by Steeple. He says, enough of this foolishness.
It's unfortunate for Southwestern.
He missed, what, 3 shots?
Yeah, point blank.
Cottrell. Down low, Singleton, and 1.
Was there a foul?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. DeAndre would not be denied. 33-26. And Rod will be there to replace him if he makes this. He does not, so he stays in the game.
I love it. Intentional miss.
Absolutely. I want more minutes, Coach. 33-26, inside 4 minutes to go. The drive, the shot in the basket for Quentin Taylor.
Committed drive by Taylor there. He knew he was going to get all the way to the rack. Pass was in air.
Singleton out front. Oh, I disagree with that. I don't think he moved the pivot foot. We got the under 4, so we'll ponder that during the timeout. 3:43 to go until half. 33-28 North Georgia on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
NCAA TV and marketing rights fees. Where does the money go? Long answer, 96% of the revenue is used to fund 88 championships and support 1,055 member colleges and universities, who together provide $2 billion annually in financial aid to more than 400,000 student athletes so they can compete and learn. Short answer? We put our money where our mission is.
We can stop to make sure someone is okay. Get in the way and disrupt the situation.
Notify an authority.
Or walk them home safely.
We can change the language around rape.
We can make campuses safer for our teammates, our friends, and our classmates.
We cannot be bystanders.
Taking action isn't always easy, but it's on us
to intervene.
Because we can. Learn more and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
Back we are courtside with 3:43 to go. Back to the strains of little Van Halen, my favorite Van Halen tunes.
Van Halen.
Jump.
I mean, it's probably played in every basketball arena around the country, isn't it?
Absolutely. Hurricanes have it. Down by 5. Sessions away to Higgs. Who gets it to Taylor. Number 1 to number 2 to number 3. And the shot up and in. Oh, and that should be offensive basket interference because he hit the net.
A couple really aggressive dribble penetrations there by number 3.
1 possession game now, 33-30. Howard to Cottrell, top of the key. Cottrell works the right side of the lane, puts it up, hook shot, good, and the foul.
Nice quick elevation by Zach.
I've seen a couple of examples. The shot he just made, the shot that Jack Howard made earlier in the half. Amazing control of the ball with only one hand.
And you have to really, because this game is really, with the new rules of the charge circle and the ability and the rule of verticality, being able to leave your feet now, there's a lot more contact that happens up above the floor now. And so you really have to adjust your game to be able to score following contact.
They changed to the foul was called on. It was, I think, originally indicated on R.J. Sessions, but it's going to be on Larte. Skip pass over to Grant Howard. 2:47 to go, first half. Nighthawks by 6. A long 3, no good. Weak side rebound to Steeple. And reach-in foul by Devin Higgs.
It's his second foul that's just probably should have just let go.
Yeah.
I mean, now we've got a good free throw shooter shooting free throws when the foul was 50 feet away from the basket. That's probably one that he wished that he just put his nose down, sprint back, beat the basketball in transition, and set his team defense.
Steeple makes the first. Higgs, who prepped at Peachtree Ridge High School, heads to the bench. Zez will have one more and makes it count. 38-30. North Georgia by 8, and in the ball game, Eric Hall Jr. from Americus, Georgia.
Home of the Hurricanes.
There you go. Good old Americus High. Devin Watson away to Taylor. Around the horn they go to Howard. Back out front to Taylor. Over to Watson. Shot clock at 11. In the corner, 3. Howard. No good. Rebound English to Hopkins. Boy, is all Rod could do to keep from running over his teammate. Chimanga into the lane. Stops. Lofts it up. Floater would not go, but the follow is good by Ron English.
That's another example of good basketball. Just Rod staying active, just not watching his teammate create a shot, but staying in the play from the offside.
That's the same thing you see on the women's side from Kara Groover.
Yeah, she does that a lot.
Always.
Especially when you don't have get-back responsibility. Your ear should be pinned back, searching, hunting offensive rebounds on every possession.
Whistle prior to the shot. And that's going to go against Ephraim Chimanga.
5-second quiz. I only say 5 seconds because it keeps you from looking it up. County of Americus.
No clue.
I believe it's Sumter.
I'm going to have to take your word on that. We will have it for you post-haste, confirmation from up above. The drive and the circus shot will not go for Quentin Taylor. Yeah, I'm not familiar with the county. It is Sumter County, so thumbs up.
Thank you.
Nicely done. 40-30, that is your largest lead of the afternoon, and you can now make it an even dozen.
Man, they look so clean today offensively, North Georgia, passing and cutting and moving off the ball. Nice little give and go action.
Approaching the 1 minute mark, first half. 3 at the other end is good for Devin Watson, the Collins Hill product. 42-33. Howard looks for the answer and has it.
You know, and after you make a three, you can't let one of the team's two best shooters get a rhythm catch and shoot to negate the possession. Close out high and hard to Jack Howard, force him to put the ball down and create off the dribble.
Final 25 seconds of the first half, 45-33. Another three attempt up and good again by Devin Watson. Final 9 seconds of the opening half. Shamunga!
Jedi.
I'm telling you, uncanny. 47-36, North Georgia takes the lead into the half. Stay with us. We'll be back in just a moment. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Leadership is socially responsible, collaborative, and inclusive.
It's a process, not a position.
The University of North Georgia is a state leadership institution.
Here, the leadership
Certificate program is open to all students who want to enhance
their leadership knowledge,
gain practical skills, and become a more effective leader.
A more effective leader.
You can get credit for your involvement in student organizations,
Campus events, community service, study abroad,
and many other campus activities. Start learning how to understand your personal leadership philosophy.
Be part of a team.
Improve your communication. Create an inclusive environment.
And make a difference in your community.
Make a commitment to yourself.
And become part of the Leadership Certificate Program.
Because at the University of North Georgia,
you can lead.
You can lead.
You can lead. You can lead.
You can lead where it counts.
The Monday morning status meeting leaves everyone in a state of boredom. That must be why they called it a boardroom. But you're putting a new spin on this week's meeting, because you've brought bagels. Fresh baked bagels. So, well done, my friend. Not only have you uplifted the vibe of the status meeting, you've upgraded your own status to hero. Save the day with bagels. Now it's even easier.
We actually do just about anything that you ask.
We offer everything from design and branding all the way up to signs and banners, promotional products, digital signage, t-shirts, embroidery.
Cups, koozies, pens, magnets. There's 25,000 items out there we can do.
A lot of people don't know that we can handle all that, and we can look at the customer and say, yeah, we do that.
At the break, 47-36, North Georgia on top, and with an advantage of 11 points. You would expect that they would have shot well. They did indeed. 16 of 29, 55.2%.
That's pretty good.
That's real good.
All but one player for us, Craig, is shooting above 50%. Can you, without looking, name that player?
That's Lonray.
He's from Shamunga. Well,
really?
No, you're correct, actually. Lonray's 0 of 1.
Please welcome our freshman
so you're right. But everybody else is taking more than one shot. 8 players.
So
all is 2 of 7.
Interesting.
Noah is a journalist
3 of
and
7.
major from Lawrenceville, Georgia.
Well,
he's the son of Marty and Laura Rubin.
Everything else he contributes more than compensates.
I think so. He's going to steal it from you. He's going to give it up. Just one of the most well-rounded. If he had a 35-plus three-point shooting accuracy on his tool belt, he would not be at North Georgia.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Here. You look at the battle on the boards,
welcome our sophomore class representatives,
and that is being
Nicholas
won
Langford and Jillian
substantially
Walker.
in favor of North Georgia, 24-15. A couple of Nighthawks in double figures. And Ephraim with 11 points, 10 points for Sean Hopkins. Nobody from Georgia Southwestern in double figures scoring. 9 points from Devin Watson leads their efforts. We'll take a break. Come back here on Homecoming and Hall of Fame afternoon in Dahlonega. It's 47-36 North Georgia on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
What is the Golden Eagle Band? Established in 1873, we are the oldest organization on campus. Excellence in music is our passion. Our spirit of brotherhood provides friendships that last a lifetime. We compete and perform just for fun. Join the tradition.
Logan is a business management major from Sugar Hill.
I'm a commuter.
I'm an actor.
I'm an intern.
I'm a researcher.
I am a senior.
I'm an athlete.
I'm a veteran.
I am a sister.
I'm a sophomore.
I am a singer.
I am an educator.
I am a scientist.
I am a resident.
I am a writer.
I am a leader.
I am a cadet.
I am a volunteer. I am a musician.
I am a tutor.
We are UNG.
Best communication in a case study competition for the Southern Region Orientation Workshop is
At Farmers, we've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything, even close claws.
We took your shortcut. Yeah. It's a bad idea.
Ladies and gentlemen, Logan.
I can't believe that worked.
No,
I got the keys.
And we covered it. Talk to Farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
From Stockbridge, Georgia, he is the son of Dwight D. Bennett Sr. and Sean Bennett. Dwight is
The homecoming court being introduced here at the University of North Georgia, and just the last sort of crowning, if you will, part of the festivities and ceremony. Laden day schedule that has been action-packed from start to finish. And talking with members of your team in between games earlier this afternoon, I think to a person, you know, they remarked about, yes, it's going to have been a long day, but one filled with a lot of emotion.
Yeah.
And enjoyment, just going through all of the things that were part of the schedule.
Yeah, we try throughout the day, whether it's the homecoming court, the naming rights of parts of the building, or the Hall of Fame class, which is really the benchmark event of the day. We really try to tell facts, which you obviously always try to do, pull at your heartstrings, and make people laugh. And we've done all three things today.
And hats off to everyone involved here with the university. Looking back again at the box from the first half, in addition to Chimanga and Hopkins, scores for North Georgia. Cottrell with 8 in the first half, 5 each for Howard and Singleton, 4 from Tyler Dean, and 2 each Rod English and Zez Steeple. 15 from the foul line for North Georgia, 80%. For Georgia Southwestern, they shot 41% from the floor, 36% beyond the arc, and 2 of 4 at the foul line. Leading scorer, again, was Devin Watson. 8 points from R.J. Sessions, 6 points for Statham, 5 for Higgs, and 4 each Taylor and Jamari Dean. Take another timeout. We'll be back with more here at the half on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Tyler is a supply chain management major from Phoenix, Arizona. He's late and he is
Everything in your hands, nothing in your way. A new and better way to manage and control all your money. You, exclusively by BB&T.
The UNG Campus Connection is your university bookstore. It's the one-stop shop where students can get anything they need for the classroom, and fans can find everything they need to support the Nighthawks, from shirts and jackets to car decals and tailgating chairs. Gear up at the Nighthawks Nest with officially licensed UNG merchandise. Visit our stores in Dahlonega, Gainesville, Oconee, and Cumming, or check us out online at ungbookstore.com. The UNG Campus Connection is a proud sponsor of North Georgia Athletics.
And the first honor has been bestowed. The king has been crowned. Alpha Company, the representative.
And now it's time for the queen.
Our queen is Ashton Culpepper.
A big response there. Didn't catch the name, did you, Lee?
Ashton Culpepper.
Culpepper, Ashton Culpepper.
From Lake Park, Georgia.
Lake Park, Georgia.
Which is?
In Lowndes County.
And known as the what? Last city.
Before you get to Florida.
Yep, that's right.
To our new homecoming king and queen.
I love it. It's always nice to see the members of the court, everyone honored to be a part of that, nominated for inclusion in the homecoming court, and a great honor for those selected as winners here today. And we talk about Georgia Southwestern, Americus. I know that in your tenure here at North Georgia, one of your first coaching responsibilities, memory serves, was a golf tournament.
In Americus.
In Americus, Georgia.
Yeah, Georgia Southwestern Hurricane Spring Invitational.
And a victory, if memory serves, for North Georgia.
It was, yeah. Everybody gets lucky at some point.
Whereas they say even a blind squirrel finds an acorn.
Yeah, it's one of those days where if you fell out of the boat, you had to land in water, and we did. Have since transitioned the golf program into much more capable hands.
Right.
And Director of Golf Bryson Worley and head women's golf coach Leanne Hunter, both are down now in St. Augustine for the women's first event of the spring semester, hosted by Flagler at Slammer and the Squire, home of the 2019 Peach Belt Conference Championship.
And again, as we join our audience from high above the floor here at the Convocation Center, Craig Corbin, Lee Glenn, the Nighthawk Sports Network team. That's just a little snippet of all that's going on as we transition from just the winter sports into the spring sports, baseball, softball.
Man, you just tipped the hat to athletics communication professional Walker McCrary, who now, if you were to put it into an analogy, it's like a juggler. And juggling 3 is easy. But as of yesterday evening, it's added 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 bowling ball pins to that equation. And Walker doesn't let it drop, and he is an unbelievable storyteller of the North Georgia brand. And to be honest with you, this profession would rather it be this way,
right?
Busy and going, and it is. We've got home tennis today, Lenore Rhine. We've got away softball, away baseball, away rifle. Golf is in their practice round, home basketball, Hall of Fame. Walker and his team of students and interns do an unbelievable job of not only telling the story of events, but telling the many colorful stories of our student athletes.
And you look at the number of moving parts required to tell the stories that you talked about, and it has only grown with the advent of so many more avenues to spread the word of North Georgia.
Yeah, and what we've learned is that you can't have the same message everywhere.
Right.
You can't just write a story about it and then post it to social, and you really got to have platform-driven content, so where people that go to our website, they want to see stats. They want to see stories. People that go to social media want to see, they don't want to see the game. They don't want to see the score. They want to see what's going on around the game. They want to feel like they're at the game. People going to Facebook, they want both. They want to see the story. They want to see a little bit of imagery. So it's a well thought out strategy that has worked well for us so far.
And it's paying off.
Yeah.
Paying off handsomely. Well, in the meantime, teams have repopulated the floor, and we are ready for action. The Hurricanes will have the ball, and we are underway. So glad you've joined us for game number 2. Second half action here in Dahlonega. Baseline jumper is good for Devin Higgs.
That's the same exact shot that they scored the first 2 points of the game on. A little lean in baseline 15-foot fadeaway recliner jump shot.
Ephraim had that one blocked. 47-38, 3 up, no good. Cottrell, the weak side rebound. Outlet comes to Steeple. In traffic, tied up. And they're going to call a foul. No, they're going to call a jump.
Zez tried to go in and out in full speed transition, a little in and out dribble, and a little bit too much activity there, got him out of control.
Ephraim's got to lob it in. They're going to say he did not make. Oh, it's going to be a foul.
Foul on Alonre.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
19-19 to go in the game. 47-38. I'm not sure I picked up on that.
Must have been just an off the ball.
Hurricanes with possession. Over it goes to Taylor. Guarded by Steeple. Wide open is Higgs. He goes baseline, nothing there. Blocked off by Cottrell. Shot clock at 6. The drive and the easy layup by Quentin Taylor.
Quentin Taylor gets to the rim with ease. I think we need to do a little bit more of a committed job to guarding him with just a little bit more of a penetration cushion until we see him make a shot over the top of us defensively.
Boy, what a drive by Chimanga. Just backed Taylor down and drew contact. Ephraim will go to the line. Leads the team in scoring this afternoon with 11. And that one rimmed out. High arcing shot. I think his was the foul shot the last men's broadcast that we said had parabolic qualities.
You described it with that term.
A nice parabola. Nighthawks get it back. Olatunji has it blocked. Just didn't quite have enough room to operate. It's going to be another one on Lonray, and Coach Faulkner looking for a little clarification. Clock rolls, 18:15 to go. North Georgia by 7. Taylor. Now away to Statham. Back it goes to Taylor, guarded by Steeple. Shot clock at 13, just inside the arc, no good. Offensive rebound, wouldn't go. Another offensive rebound, and boy, if that's on Lonray, that's his third. No, it's going to go on Ephraim. Second personal on Ephraim. Lonray hits to the bench. DeAndre is back in. Very diligent work by the staff there to get the moisture mopped up. Long three, Statham, no good. Cottrell.
Nice check out by Zach.
He backed him up about 7 feet. Long three, Steeple. I was waiting on that one.
Yep, he always makes him one laser a game.
Watson works the left side, down the corner to Higgs, 3 short, rebound, Chimanga, ahead to Steeple, Zez.
Quick 5-point swing by Zez himself there.
Zez had Taylor on his hip and just got past him. Higgs away to Statham. Now in the hands of Taylor. 17:05 to go. A 12-point lead for North Georgia. Oh, a near steal by Hopkins. Sessions gets it back. Blocked by Singleton. Loose ball, Deandra has it. That was great team effort that time defensively. Down low, Singleton goes up, has it stripped, gets it back. No good. Hopkins tried for the tip.
Ooh, got the old ear foul.
Woo. That's a sign you typically don't see.
If you ever touch the head,
it's an automatic.
But it's like the officials call it with the ear foul. It's like they bang their ear. You know, like you've been swimming and you've got water in your ear.
Trying to get it out.
Yeah, that's what that foul report looks like.
Hopkins gets it to go. That one just barely made it over the front of the rim before bouncing off the backboard and in. 53-40. And the second one the same way.
Yeah, his normally don't bounce around much. They go fire right through the net.
Clock rolls, 16:30 to go. That now your largest lead of the day. 14 points. Taylor, guarded by Steeple, puts it up, good, and one. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network. Settling in at the line, Quentin Taylor, senior from Edison, Georgia. And gets it to go, completes the three-point play. Transfer from a very, oh goodness. I just like the lyricist qualities of this school. Itawamba Community College.
In Mississippi.
Here you go. Nice basket for Hopkins.
Pull up Jay there. Itawamba.
Itawamba.
This guy gets to the rim at will. I know he's going to get called for a charge there. My man just gets to the rim.
And Quentin Taylor will bring us to the under 16 media timeout. 15:48 to play. It's the Nighthawks 56, the Hurricanes 43. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Leadership is socially responsible, collaborative, and inclusive.
It's a process,
not a position.
The University of North Georgia is a state leadership institution.
Here, the Leadership
certificate program is open
to all students who want to enhance
their leadership knowledge,
gain practical skills, and become a
more effective leader.
A more effective leader.
You can get credit for your involvement in student organizations,
campus events,
community service, study abroad,
and many other campus activities. Start learning how to understand your personal leadership philosophy.
Be part of a team.
Improve your communication. Create an inclusive environment.
And make a difference in your community.
Make a commitment to yourself.
And become part of the Leadership Certificate Program.
Because at the University of North Georgia,
you can lead.
You can lead.
You can lead.
You can lead.
You can lead where it counts.
To play here in Dahlonega. Nighthawks with a 13-point advantage. They led by just a point more a moment ago. DeAndre Singleton will inbound to Steeple, and we're back to action. Zez guarded by Howard, away to Chimanga. Ephraim back to Steeple. Here comes a three, short, and a rebound to Grant Howard. Up ahead, Watson. Nothing doing there. Now down low to Statham. Back it goes to Watson. Shot clock at 17. 15-15 to play in the ball game. Watson gets it to Higgs. Drives, shoots, scores, and a foul on the play.
Been a lot of N1s today, men's and women's game.
More than normal.
Yeah.
More than normal. Statham checks out. Jamari Dean is back in for the Hurricanes. Boy, and that was both a lane violation by the shooter,
and an air
Devin
ball
Higgs, and an air ball, and he knew it as soon as he released it. And that's why he jumped in the lane.
He should have just ran the other way and played defense.
Oh my goodness,
that's his third now. This is going to be his third foul, with all three of them coming in between the jump circles.
Bingo. That'll drive a coach crazy.
Especially now that he's back on the brink of foul trouble.
Just a freshman.
Correctable error.
Correct, yep, and that's a teachable moment. Oh, trying to get it down low to Singleton was Chimanga, and it intercepted. Here come the Hurricanes. Higgs to Sessions. Long three.
Quick trigger there.
No hesitation. And a turnover by North Georgia gives it right back.
That's a good job defensively by Higgs, just staying down there and using his wingspan to one-man presses.
Young man from Suwannee.
Suwannee,
Georgia. Watson. Now to Dean. The elbow back to Higgs. Shot clock at 15, puts it up left-handed, good.
Nice soft touch there.
Good looking shot. You know, where we live down in Forsyth County, the post office in Suwannee is closer than the only post office in Forsyth County.
Forsyth County only has one post office?
That was going to be an alley-oop, but no good. Rebound Singleton. And nice follow. Yeah, that's a story in itself.
Muscled his way up there.
58-50. Yeah, the downtown post office in Cumming is the only Forsyth County post office. That's a travesty.
So you got, what, 4 high schools, 3 public and 1 private. Yeah, 1 post office.
Got 5 now. You got Denmark just built. And I think they are in their 2nd year, maybe?
First, I believe. Aren't they? Because,
You got Lambert, too. You got North, South, Central, West, Denmark, Lambert. Got 6.
Hurricanes on a little bit of a flurry
They
here.
are. Left that one short, though. Rebound, Cottrell. It's a downpour of Hurricane offense. Singleton in traffic. Would not go. That was sort of a shot put.
He did. He just kind of man pushed that up to the rim.
Lost control on the way up, and then that was nearly a set in volleyball.
Yeah. But you can't set to yourself in volleyball.
True.
But the motion itself was just a two-handed pointer finger and thumb.
Yep.
Yeah.
Inbound comes to Tyler Dean. Back to Chimanga. Sets for two. No good. And a long rebound on the weak side to Devin Watson. And down low, no good. Missed opportunity for the Hurricanes.
Yeah, that's point blank there.
6-point ball game with 12:45 to go. Hopkins, top of the key to Steeple. Now to Tyler Dean. In the lane, Hopkins fakes. Puts it up, no good. Rebound, Chimanga. And the foul.
Another and one.
I bet you that there have been twice as many and ones in this game and in the women's game than we've had in any two contests all year long.
Is it just more contact or just?
I just think the officiating crews have been geared that way a little bit more today.
They're crowd pleaser calls.
Darn tootin'. High arcing shot is no good. And a rebound, Tyler Dean, and one!
He just snuck in there. Wow, that was an awkward play there.
Oh my goodness. What was a two-possession game just a second ago. Now stretched back to 10 points, and Tyler Dean at the line looking to complete the three-point play. No good. That one bounced twice off the rim, and Hopkins unable to get a hand on it. 12:22 to go. Statham at the foul line, away to Sessions. Long three, no good.
Nice
Rebound,
check out.
Ephraim. Chimanga works to the foul line, down the lane, off the glass, no good. Rod English somehow got off the floor.
Was set a transition running ball screen, rolled to the basket, got tripped up or pushed down. Ephraim, his ball screen was so good, it allowed Ephraim to turn the corner, get all the way to the rim, but a challenge shot came off the front of the rim, and he did a great job of just getting off the floor and then trying to put back all in one motion.
That one rolled all the way around and off. Higgs back in for Georgia Southwestern. Jamari Dean gets a breather. Jack Howard on the floor now for the Nighthawks.
There's so much that I enjoy about interacting with the core. One of the things is, although that they left, you notice that how Alpha Company has now come back and is scouring the bleachers, picking up any trash that is over there?
Thank you very much.
Wow.
Who else does that?
I don't know.
Thank you very much. Inside 12 we go. We'll have a timeout at the next stoppage of play. Back to Higgs. Turns in the lane. No! And he hit the floor pretty hard. Inadvertent contact there. Send him to the hardwood. That'll be on Sean.
Sends us to a media.
Indeed it is. 63-52 North Georgia. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Goodbye, LA, until another time. When can we call it love? Think we crossed the line.
Shop, play, and stay in Dahlonega, the heart of the North Georgia mountains.
The Monday morning status meeting leaves everyone in a state of boredom. That must be why they called it a boardroom. But you're putting a new spin on this week's meeting, because you've brought bagels. Fresh baked bagels. So, well done, my friend. Not only have you uplifted the vibe of the status meeting, you've upgraded your own status to hero. Save the day with bagels. Now it's even easier.
11:49 to go here in the men's contest between North Georgia and Georgia Southwestern. The Nighthawks looking to cut into the all-time series deficit.
Really?
With the Hurricanes. Georgia Southwestern has won 23 of the 33 meetings.
Wow. And this is one of our rivals that dates back to the NAI period.
Yes, indeed. Drive by Rutherford, the pass. And the basket by Statham. (63-54). Steeple guarded by Higgs. Wide open, Howard. Boy, if Steeple had gotten him the ball a little quicker, I think he was prepped for a
Pull
three.
the trigger.
Yep.
Like that.
And that one is no good from Sessions, but an offensive board to Higgs. The pass, Statham. Oh, a nice block by Tyler Dean, but Statham follows.
Statham plays hard.
Senior from Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Transferred in from Jacksonville State. Dean, the lob. Oh, and goodness, they've tried the alley-oop twice now to Sean and have been off the mark both times with the pass. The under 12 timeout, 10:50 to go. 63-56, North Georgia. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
We actually do just about anything that you ask.
We offer everything from design and branding all the way up to signs and banners, promotional products, digital signage, t-shirts, embroidery.
Cups, koozies, pens, magnets. There's 25,000 items out there we can do.
A lot of people don't know that we can handle all that, and we can look at the customer and say, yeah, we do that.
At Farmers, we've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything, even a red-hot mascot.
Whoop, whoop. Hey, you're on fire! You bet I am.
Dude, you're on fire!
Oh, yeah!
No, you're on fire! Look behind you!
I'm cool.
That's one way to fire up the crowd, but we covered it. Talk to Farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are Farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Back we are courtside. We talked about the work of the sports information team, and part of that includes the visual presentation here in the Convocation Center. We're just admiring the Peach Belt Conference flags.
Yeah, we're obligated to actually have those in venue, and we just want to try something that fits aesthetically the Convocation Center. I haven't found anything that we like yet, so we think that that's just going to hold serve.
That'll do. Shot is up and good. It's a two-pointer from Devin Watson. 63. That's showing 59 on the board. I thought that was a 2. Yeah, now they've corrected it. Okay, back to 58. Yeah, so it was a 2. Now Hopkins wants a 3 and got it.
We had been finding a little trouble navigating against their 1-3-1 zone that they've switched to since the last media timeout, but the place to beat that is absolutely in the corner.
Right on his season's average now, 17 points for Hopkins. Oh my goodness. Contact in the lane. Got a pair of tennis victories today over the Bears, Lenore Ryan. The men blanking Lenore Ryan, 7-0. The women winning 5-2.
New format in women's tennis, or in tennis. 7 points, so the 3 doubles matches only count as 1.
Sort of like that.
I do too.
66-58. 9:45 to go. Shimanga inside, puts it up, and gets the roll. Wow.
Jedi.
Golly.
I don't know I don't know how that got through there.
You know, it's funny. There are things that he does each and every game that I don't know how he does it.
He is crazy, sneaky.
His skill set is unmatched.
Ow.
Nice block. Oh, my goodness. Now, they're going to call Ephraim for a foul on that. And
that's just to the floor tip away.
Yeah, that was a tip. And there was no change of possession, so there was no need for that. And it could have been contact from the eye in the sky. Perhaps, contact to the eye or the face.
Oh, did we get the swimmer's ear foul call?
Yeah. R.J. Sessions, a senior from Columbus. And that one no good. Rebound snatched by Hopkins. Sean to Shimanga. 9:09 to go. Ephraim maintains possession.
Gotta get the ball moving.
Oh, he double dribbled. Doggone it.
Too much dribbling there.
I thought he was going to get away with that one, but.
See, just look, you just can't rattle this guy. He looks, I mean, it's just another day in the park to him.
Smooth operator. 10-point ball game, 8:55 to go.
Doesn't feel like we're up 10. It seems much closer than that.
I agree. Behind the back pass to Higgs for 3.
Now it is.
68-61 North Georgia. 8:40 to go. Howard, right wing, NBA 3, no good. Tipped by Cottrell, wouldn't go. Larte with a rebound. Up ahead, Higgs, good. Higgs is a pretty good player.
He plays with effort. Plays with a lot of effort. When he eliminates the silly fouls and can get on and stay on the floor with a little bit more duration, going to end up being a tough player for them.
5-0 run for the Hurricanes. Ball tipped away. Cottrell goes to the floor. Shimanga goes to the floor. Tied up, and it goes to Georgia Southwestern. Lonray's back in. Fewer minutes today for Lonray than average.
A couple reasons. Georgia Southwestern's big is really physical and really quick. And DeAndre's given great minutes.
Yeah. 3 from Statham. Goodness. They have picked up their shooting in the second half. And we have ourselves a one-possession game, 68-66. Now an 8-0 run by Georgia Southwestern. Shimanga to Cottrell for 3, no good, air ball. Hurricanes look to tie or take the lead with a 3. Statham down the lane, got it to go. We're tied at 68. Timeout, Coach Faulkner. A 10-0 run. 30-second timeout becomes a full, and we'll take it. Stay with us. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
I'm a commuter.
I'm an actor.
I'm an intern.
I'm a researcher.
I am a senior.
I'm an athlete. I'm a veteran.
I am a sister.
I'm a sophomore.
I am a singer.
I am an educator.
I am a scientist.
I am a resident.
I am a writer. I am a leader.
I am a cadet. I am a volunteer. I am a musician.
I am a tutor.
We are UNG.
Have held the lead on 3 occasions this afternoon, 2-0, 4-2, and 7-4. Haven't led since, but they have now tied this game up at 68 all. With 7:22 to go. We'll see if the Nighthawks can nip this 10-0 run in the bud. Chimanga picks up his dribble. Now to Cottrell in the lane. No good. Foul inside. That's on Higgs. Third
Fourth.
on.
Should be his fourth.
You know, it should be his fourth.
Yeah.
It absolutely should be his fourth personal foul. So Cottrell hits both. And with 7:04 to go, 70-68, North Georgia by 2. Watson to Statham, skips it over to Lartey. Back to Watson for 3, no good. Rebound by English, outlet to Chimanga. Across half court, Hopkins, boy, he thought about it. In the lane, English puts it up, gets his rebound and scores. 72-68, 6:26 to go. Around the horn to Sessions, long 3, no good. An offensive rebound, Watson kicks back to Lartey for 3, good. It's a 1-point game, 72-71, 6:10 play. Chimanga. Now to English, Rod looking for somebody else. It's Chimanga, takes it to the left block, double teamed to Hopkins. Drives on Higgs, elevates. It's good.
Long two.
Hopkins now with 20. 5:40 to play, 75-71. North Georgia by 4. Hurricanes with them all. Statham at the foul line, it's good.
Both teams now heating up here for the stretch run.
Statham with 17.
Got to get the ball and the bodies moving again like we had in the first half.
English to Hopkins. Steps it right back to Rod on the right side.
Too much standing and watching.
Yeah.
Too much standing and watching Rod try to make a move in the post.
At the other end, Higgs for the lead, no good. Rebound to English. 2-point lead, inside 5 minutes to go. Coach Faulkner calls out the play. Zez. Now to Hopkins. Sean works to the key. Now Chimanga drives into the lane. In traffic, up, no good. Rebound Sessions. Outlet comes to Watson.
From having a tough time finishing against Georgia Southwestern's length under the rim.
Yep. Watson to Statham, right side to Sessions. Long 3, in and out, no good. Tipped by Hopkins, out of bounds, and it'll stay. Yeah, Sean is conversing with the official, and I'll tell you, he's probably pushing the envelope pretty far with that conversation. And to the referees,
let's play.
Yeah, let's. Tyler Dean will come in for Rod. I understand the frustration. There was contact, but boy, you got to be careful. The last thing you want right here is to get teed up.
And I don't think a tee's coming, but you just make yourself aware, you know, that next time there's a 50-50 whistle that involves you, it's probably not going to go your way.
Right. Around the horn they go, down low to Statham. Bulls his way up, no good. Rebound Hopkins.
Wrong man rebound right there by Sean.
The next stoppage of play will have the 4th and final media timeout of the half. Hopkins now away to Dean. Shot clock at 15, game clock at 3:44. Tyler Dean, no good. Rebound and Good.
I thought that was a whistle. Interesting.
Yeah. They've used up their allotment. 77-73. 3:27 to go. Down low again to Statham. Cottrell knocked it away. Who touched it last?
Oh, wow.
Statham.
I agree with Coach Hicks there. I think that ball should probably stay Southwestern.
My guess is that Cottrell probably was the last to touch it. However, let's take a media timeout.
Okay.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
We can stop to make sure someone is okay.
Get in the way and disrupt the situation.
Codify an authority.
Or walk them home safely.
We can change the language around rape.
We can make campuses safer for our teammates, our friends, and our classmates.
We cannot be bystanders.
Taking action isn't always easy, but it's on us
to intervene.
Because we can. Learn more and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
If only the fans at home could listen in to what goes on during the timeouts. It would be so entertaining.
Probably not as entertaining as if we had like a GoPro that would drop down in each of these coaches' huddles.
Oh,
that'd be entertaining.
Then you'd have something.
And we could almost get into a pay scale model, revenue generation, right?
Yes, you could.
You'd have to rate it though.
And I'm guessing a lot of them would not meet FCC standards.
Buckets.
Hopkins for 3.
I just saw that coming off his hand. That was good.
23 points now for Sean. 80-73. Big three-point basket by Sean. Around the horn go the Hurricanes. Back to Watson. Drives in the lane. The feed. And a late whistle on Tyler Dean from the shot, Jamari Dean.
And you don't normally see that response or emotion-filled response from Tyler Dean there. That leads me to believe that might be right.
Yeah, he thought he got ball.
We are missing the Eagle heads today.
Mysterious. Jamari hits the first. It's 80-74.
Probably preparing for their nest party for tomorrow.
There you go.
Super Bowl.
Hey.
Yeah.
There you go.
Are they Rams fans or Patriots fans?
Oh, Rams. Absolutely. You'd hope, anyway. There's some wagering possibilities being bandied about up in master control. Too many points. Too many points. Nice pass in the basket. 40 from Chimanga.
Sean has come out of this final media break with a sense of urgency that he hasn't played with for the first 35 minutes of the game. Just really taking it personal and putting the team on his shoulders.
Long three from Quay Larte. The transfer from North Carolina A&T. That makes it a 4-point game with 2:23 to go. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. So to the Hurricanes' credit, each and every time that the Nighthawks have expanded that lead back out, they have not gone away.
No, they haven't. And, you know, that's not indicative of a team that is winless in the league. Normally a team, you reach that thing to double figures, and teams like that start thinking about post-game meals and if they want Chick-fil-A sauce or buffalo sauce with that, or normally it's pizzas, you know. How can I just move on and think about what's next? And to the Hurricanes' credit, they have not done that. They continue to play hard, and you really see like a sense of urgency on their part as well.
Cottrell to Steeple to the foul line.
Ball's got to move, guys.
Out front to Steeple. 17 to shoot. Now Chimanga back on the right wing. Approaching 2 minutes to go. Down low, Shamanga wide open.
Man,
Tyler
such
D.
good things happen when you reverse the ball 3 and 4 times a possession. Just mathematically, the odds go up that you get a clean look at it.
Boy, nice effort there. Shamanga went for the steal. Last touch out of bounds by Devin Watson. So the Nighthawks have it up by 6 with 1:53 to go.
See if we can get back into some ball reversals and paint touches. Keep the bodies moving and the ball moving.
Hopkins in between the circles, away to Steeple. Long 3 early in the shot clock, but it goes.
That is not what we drew up, but you know what? That result is really, really good.
Would you say that Zez was feeling it?
That's one of those don't you dare. Good shot.
Nicely done. 87-78 with 1:24 to go. Stolen inside. Cottrell. Whoa! Cross-court pass. Zez comes down with it.
Coach Faulkner just got in his ear and said, don't you shoot another pull-up.
Go! And he drives and is fouled.
Should be Higgs' 5th, but only going to be his 4th. Oh, okay.
I'm going to give that one to Quay Larday.
Gave that to the help side.
Senior from Lawrenceville.
Are you trying to use that word again?
Largesse.
Oh, I thought.
Larzesse.
What's number 0's last name?
Larte.
Oh, just got confused there.
Oh my goodness. Steeple,
Ooh.
no good. 88-78.
Man, they get up and down the floor fast.
In a hurry, loose ball, saved. Zez got a hand on it. And that will send him back to the line. Oh.
We're good, incidental.
Bodies falling down like bowling pins. So since we're in the last 59.3 seconds of this game, I have to get your Super Bowl prognostication.
I despise the Pats.
Right.
They're going to win.
I'm with you. Goodness.
The dude has been to like, Tom Brady was in the Super Bowl whenever they had leather helmets.
Feels that way, doesn't it?
And the cat knows how to win. And although there's this McVay mystique, I just think that Belichick and Brady have done it, and Gronkowski needs a swan song.
Yeah.
Pats by 2 scores.
Probably right. Now, that will be the first time, if that happens, that they've won a Super Bowl by more than a single possession.
Really?
Yep. They've always been single score victories. And a couple of them heinous. 89-80. 40 seconds to go. Nighthawks.
Keep the ball moving. Don't anticipate getting fouled. Keep it moving.
Zez with 15 to shoot. Through the double team. Kicks it over. Hopkins, 3 in the corner. Would not go. Tyler Dean got a hand on it. Final 25 seconds.
Not quite sure why Georgia Southwestern didn't foul there.
I don't know either. 3 from Sessions. Good.
They're down 9 with 40 seconds to go. Full shot clock takes away all but 16 seconds.
You really limited your options.
Yeah. Hey, we'll take it though.
89-83. We'll keep it right here. 17 seconds on the button left. So you do have to take care of business here. But yeah, back to your prediction. Sadly, I think you're probably right. I think the Rams' defensive line can be the difference. They can be the difference if they're able to get to Brady.
Give Belichick and his cronies 2 weeks to prepare. I don't think so. I know the Rams' defensive line is what Clemson's defensive line is to college football.
Right.
I give you that. I'm not seeing it.
I hope you're wrong, my friend.
Wouldn't hurt my feelings if I am.
Yep.
Nor would it be the last time that I am.
Sadly, I'm afraid you're right. I think the line is, what, 3?
I don't know.
I think.
I don't really operate in those waters,
No.
being an NCAA employee.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you've heard
that
that's the case.
Well, I would take it.
Zez at the line, 13.1 to go. 2-possession game right here, and Zez can make it a 3-possession game, and that one no good.
You know what? It's going to be the second consecutive doubleheader sweep in Convocation Center.
And I like it. I like the feel of that. We need to do it more often.
Yeah, I like it.
Got the second one to go. 90 to 83. So a 3-possession game, 13.1 to go. Sessions with the ball. Long 3, no good. Offensive rebound. Larte for 3, good. 5.3, a 4-point ball game. Steeple is fouled with 4.1. So 90 to 86. Nigel is just chilling out.
I like it.
Sitting down on the job.
What's up, Nigel? Good to see you. Maybe he knows where the Eagles are at.
Steeple at the line. Pops it right through and give him now 14 points on the day.
Yeoman's work.
If there's any way that Sean got a rebound now, it's not going to happen, but Sean Hopkins 1 rebound away from a double-double.
It might, unless it happens before the horn, or after the horn.
And that is going to count. Your final score, 92 to 89. A thriller here in the Convocation Center. The Nighthawks improved to 8-11 overall, 3-10 in conference play. Georgia Southwestern stays winless in the Peach Belt, 0-13, 2-17 overall. To your point just a moment ago, congratulations to the Nighthawks women and men for completing the doubleheader sweep.
That feels good.
Yep.
It makes the ride home a little bit nicer. A lot of work by a bunch of very talented people went into today, and it's really good to punctuate such a night with a couple wins.
Indeed. Again, your final score, 92 to 89. Congratulations to the North Georgia men on behalf of Lee Glenn, the Nighthawk Sports Network team. Coach Faulkner and the Nighthawks, I'm Craig Corbin saying so long, everybody.